The Montgomery County Health Department continues to investigate the source of a deadly hepatitis A outbreak. Sources now tell NBC 10 county health investigators believe the initial infection may have happened at the end of November. Right now, there are a total of 9 confirmed cases and 1 death, with authorities now looking into the possibility of a second. Health officials closed down Gino's restaurant and pizzeria in West Norriton on Friday in connection with the outbreak. NBC 10's Deanna Durante is joining us live with the latest on the investigation. Deanna, what can you tell us?
Well, at this point, the county health department is not saying much about this outbreak. We did ask them for a follow-up, asking if they have determined if there are any other victims or if any of their follow-up testing has come back. In the meantime, this restaurant in West Norriton remains closed, the county says, in order to protect the public health. On Wednesday, Montgomery County's Office of Public Health issued its first public notice saying it was investigating an outbreak of hepatitis A, saying it was looking at 8 cases in which 1 person died and 6 others required hospitalization. The contamination was believed, according to sources, to have occurred in late November.
The most common signs or symptoms of hepatitis A, yellow skin or eyes, commonly called jaundice, not really feeling like you want to eat a lot, some nausea, vomiting.
Dr. Angela Nicholas is the chief medical officer at Einstein Montgomery and says patients can be tested for hepatitis A. If exposed, they can be given a vaccine. She also says it's possible for some the symptoms may be so mild they may not even know they're sick. And she says the odds of new patients becoming ill now would be rare.
The symptoms typically take about 2 weeks, can take up to 2 weeks to appear. So if this happened in November, the symptoms are, would have happened by now. If you ate there in November and that's when the transmission was, it's way past that time frame.
Montgomery County first announced that investigation on January 5th. In its advisory, the health department would only say the cases are associated with an Italian restaurant in Montgomery County. We asked then why the dining spot wasn't being named. A county spokeswoman told us that was due to the confidence there is minimal risk of ongoing spread or transmission from that location. Yet 2 days later, the county named Gino's in West Norriton, saying it was closing the spot in relation to a hepatitis A outbreak in the county, saying the closure was, quote, in the interest of public health, after it said the case count was now at 11 with 9 confirmed cases, and it was investigating a second death. Gino's, according to health records, wouldn't agree to the closure, and representatives for the restaurant tell NBC 10 it was only informed of the outbreak in late December, weeks after the suspected contamination had occurred. In a statement to NBC 10, an attorney representing the restaurant tells us it's the victim of, quote, false rumors. And as of Friday, none of its customers have contacted them about any illness, saying, quote, we cannot and will not take responsibility for something we did not cause. Now, again, we did reach out to Montgomery County, the Department of Health, asking for an on-camera interview. We were denied that request. The county says that's because of this ongoing investigation. Now, Dr. Nicholas says if you feel that you have been exposed or you have concern, your first step should be to talk to your doctor, who may then suggest going for a blood test and perhaps vaccination. Reporting live in West Norriton Township, Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.
Deanna, thank you for that.